Oh, are we filming something?
Well,
I'm getting out of the picture.
Oh, she's getting out of the picture. Good morning and happy Saturday. We are creating a candy cane lane in our front yard and I am so excited about it. Karen's actually going to get more candy canes from Five Below and I have a lot I want to get done around the house. My mom's pods actually just got dropped off, so we're gonna get all of our stuff out as well as do a few things that we need to get done. So it's a busy day, but I do love a good productive Saturday. Go on out. Sawyer's trying to be sneaky at the door. Oh, and I took Daisy to her first training this morning and she did so good. I am continuing her training. Most of you guys know that she was going to be a service dog for my dad, so we are going to complete that training and I am so excited for her. So, all right, should we go outside and do this pod, Mom? We love unpacking your pod just to pack it back up. All right, so my mom was awesome enough and sweet enough that when some of our stuff didn't fit in our pod in Hawaii, that she shoved it in her pod. So we're gonna get some of that out, as well as we realized there's tons of water damage, like tons in her pod. It's gross. Like the blanket's wet, mold ate through some photos, so we also have to clear it out so we can get out whatever's moldy before she sends it to Michigan. So it's a bigger project than we kind of anticipated, but it'll be good. We'll get our stuff out, we'll get this moldy stuff out of hers and get her repacked. So that's today's, part of today's agenda. Oh my gracious. It's really hot outside and that was really gross. Water got into one of my mom's pods and a lot of things had mold on it. So we try to get out everything that we could see of mine, and then she has movers coming. I think I mentioned that, so we're gonna repack it, but in the truck and pull out other things once we get there. Long story short, it's hot out there and we're done. So on to doing other things around the house. I ordered a bar stool to go under here, so we're going to, are the scissors outside?
I just came up.
So we're gonna open this up. I ordered a saddle stool. And I ordered a unfinished one so I could stain it whatever color I wanted. That is not unfinished.
That is not unfinished.
Does everything look right? I'm having such a hard time with the spot. They didn't make it like... It works, I guess. What other stool would you do here?
See if you run into it. That's another thing.
Yeah, let's test it out. Because I think the thing is, no one just makes it with straight legs. That's off the list, but it ain't right. So on Black Friday, I ordered some new rugs from Ruggable. I ordered a new long runner for here. I ordered a new cover for by the door, and I ordered a new rug for the living room. I'm still waiting on the big one for the living room, but I want to get these laid out because we need something by our back door because it gets so dirty and yeah, I can't do it anymore. We need some rugs in the house to trap some of the sand from the backyard. It's nuts, guys. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't know what I would do without washable rugs with like puppies and dogs, and I just like knowing I can have a fully clean house. Like I can wash a rug. It's a brilliant idea. So anyways, I ordered, this is the cover that we're gonna put by the back door. I will link all the patterns that I got because I found some good ones. So this one will go by the back door, and then I have this really pretty one in here. And I got the really long runner. I got the 10-foot runner because I wanted to go from like the oven all the way to the stove top. I think it'll be a really cool dramatic look. So this will be fun to lay out. We'll do this one first. All right, so the new rugs are down, and I actually think I like this pattern in my home a little better than the one I have in the kitchen. So I think I may call and exchange that one. And I think the reason is too, because they're kind of in the same space with like an open floor plan, I feel like it might make more sense to have it be the same pattern. So that way it feels a little more cohesive when you walk through. But I'm gonna stare at it a little more today and see how I feel. But it definitely feels nice to have new, fresh rugs down. And this one by the back door literally works perfect. It works perfect, Maple. It works perfect for you. So the next thing I need to do today is organize this laundry room. I need to come up with a few better systems for the dog area. And it's actually funny, this whole sideboard or buffet has become a dog storage area, and it actually works out perfectly, but I do need to reorganize it. And with having 5 dogs in the house, I'm going to put the dog's food in containers on top. I personally do not like this idea. I like things being away, and if it doesn't have to be out, don't have it out. It's just my preference. But it does make it easier for multiple people feeding the dogs. Just because I like something a certain way doesn't mean it works for everybody else. I am going to make this a little bit more user-friendly for everyone. We'll do Maple's food, the smaller dog's food, and then maybe like a little treat one as well. We'll see how we do there. And then I just gotta work on this area, get some things off the counter. So, shall we organize and make everybody's life easier in here, because it looks like a mess. Yes, it does. Wow, that does look nicer up here, that's for sure. It feels good every once in a while to take a minute and just to organize a space. This was driving me nuts. Yesterday I looked at it, I'm like, I can't do it, I can't do it. This has to be better. And now it is. So now I'm gonna take a second and kind of rework this side of the laundry room. I wanna try to clear off the counter as much as possible, because it's still amazing how quickly counter space goes when you put a pile of laundry on here. So I want to make better use of this area, and then also kind of rework this cabinet space as well. I haven't found new bins like to fully organize this. I'll probably do that in the new year, but it doesn't have to be this chaotic either. So let's just see if I can do something a little better in here. This looks a lot better. I actually have a little more counter space, and I have these clear jars, and I have a full organizing plan for this room, and it's going, like I said, it's going to include like fully doing bins and labeling, and I want to do the same thing with my laundry detergents. But for now, I have.
Oh, sorry, maybe got a big tennis
I
ball.
know, I threw it out there. But for now, I have these clear jars, so I'm going to put some Tide and OxyClean in here, and I'll label them and things later. But look behind you.
Oh, thank God. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Oh, way to go, baby.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
Much easier to function with my detergents. I have like my tennis balls for the dryer and all my hanging clips, my cute little sign hangers. I do have to figure out like a bar or hook situation. I have both options, I just have to do it. So laundry room is coming along, and I feel like the dog area, well, it looks better, but also it is much easier for everyone to function, which makes me happy. So that is the one thing with organizing, and I have to even be conscious of it, is just because it works for me doesn't mean it works for everyone in the household. Most of the time, nobody cares how I organize things, but sometimes, you know, obviously Sawyer has preferences and things that he likes too. So you do have to be mindful of that. I think this is a win-win and it looks much better and I feel better walking into this space. I also hated when people would come in from this door and they were just like walking into our mess. Like it's a laundry room, mud room, dog room, like multi-functioning room, and I couldn't take it anymore, so much better. All right, moving on. One of the main reasons why I was excited to get into my mom's pod is because she had brought most of my hangers. I had to leave all my hangers. They did not fit in the pod. So she was able to stuff, like I said, most of them in there. So I have a big basket of hangers. I can finally hang up clothes that have just been sitting in a pile because I've been trying to find more at Sam's, couldn't find them. Anyways, the pod is here, I have more hangers, so let's fix this mess. The second reason was one of my Christmas boxes was in there and I was able to get it before Christmas. So all my wrapping paper, all my like ribbon and all, so much stuff is in there. So I jammed a lot of stuff in that box and seriously so thankful that my mom was able to get most of it here. So, all right, let's hang this up. So it definitely feels nice not having a big pile of clothes on the floor. But I'm gonna quickly shower because we are going to like a festival of lights. It's like a Christmas thing at a garden, botanical garden. So I'm gonna quickly shower before everyone gets here. I think I actually just heard them walk in, so I gotta hurry. But we will resume some to-dos tomorrow and get this house even more in order. I feel like every day is something and every day I make a little bit of progress and it feels good. Those rugs were a nice touch though. Good afternoon. So, the other night we went to Lights and yesterday we spent the day on a boat with some friends, and which means tomorrow we leave for Disney World. So I am getting some things done. I'm running errands with my mom. We just stopped by the P.O. box and we have to pack and we have to maple proof the house. So yeah, just preparing for Disney World and once again getting more things done. Oh yeah, Maple ate through a Christmas extension cord today, the Christmas tree lights. That was fun to wake up to.
That was after her eating her new rug yesterday.
Oh yeah, remember the rug I rolled out that you guys saw? Brand new, not even 24 hours, and Maple ate it. Anyways, let's go get some things done. You know it wouldn't be my vlog if we weren't stopping into a consignment store. And there's a few on our way home that I wanted to show my mom. So let's go to quick vintage shopping. So we are home. We did not find anything at the vintage store, except I may have found a headboard and it's actually pretty cute. So once I go into the guest room, AKA my mom's room, I will stare at it and see if it'll work. But with leaving town for 3 days, our friend Drew is staying here watching the dogs. And I want to make it as easy as possible, especially since Maple, I don't know why, has been a little destructive between the rug and eating the lights to our Christmas tree. So I'm basically going to maple proof this main area. We're gonna like block them into the living room area and kind of minimize where they could do damage. So I think I want to take down the stockings and just create as little opportunity for Maple as possible. Wish Drew luck. It was driving my mom, well, and me, but she noticed it. And when my mom notices something, you know it's bad, meaning that didn't sound right. You know what I mean?
You don't notice a lot of
No,
shit?
what I mean is she pays attention to like details. So like if she notices it means like you need to fix it. Anyways, I know that came out wrong, but you guys know what I mean. I get my attention to detail from her. So I had to rehang these anyway. And now that My mom's pot is here. My decorative ribbon was in there, so we can redo that. And no maple.
It's one thing to live with something when you notice it and you're like, okay, I think I'm okay with it. But then when someone else points it out.
That was my point. When you walked in and were like,
Hey, that's not either.
these are not centered, I'm like, damn it. She noticed. So, when we get back, we will fix it.
I'm going on record saying I need one of these ice machines at my home.
Now, ice machines are a nice touch. A nice.
If you don't have one, you need one.
If you don't have an ice machine, Mama Coop says you need one. I think that's as maple proof as we're gonna get. We removed all chewable pine cones, flocked items, hanging socks, and loose cords, all of which enticed her. We haven't had a problem till today, last 24 hours. Perfect timing to go to Disney World. Love that. Anyways, taken care of and done. Maple proof.
Check that off.
Check it off. So I'm gonna take a second and start to pack for Sawyer and I. One thing I hate doing is packing last minute. Just, I don't like that anxious feeling of trying to get things together. So I'm gonna take a second, get basically the main part of our packing done, and then a little later tonight he can come in and kind of decide what he wants to wear, and I can finalize our suitcase. And being that it's only a couple days, it's gonna be really nice to pack light. Normally when we go to Disney World, it's like part of a bigger trip for like 2 weeks in Florida total. So it'll be nice just to have like a small suitcase with only what we need for those 3 days, and it'll be nice to pack light. All right, so I got it all into one suitcase. I still have to get our toiletries together, but that's no fun. And I like to do that actually, like when I wash my face, and just like get all the things I use together in one pile. So we will do that a little later, but this is good. I like this situation, and I found it funny. I actually got these little umbrellas as stocking stuffers, but apparently it's going to possibly pour one of the days that we are at Disney. So I'm gonna tie little bows on these, and everyone might be getting an early Christmas present, a little baby umbrella, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we are ready for Disney World. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't think I told you guys, but we're going to Disney World with my mom and Tom, Sawyer's mom, Karen, Sawyer's dad and his wife, and then her mom. So it is a big family trip to Disney World, and we could not be more excited. And we all got season passes. So I have a feeling there'll be a lot more Disney World trips in our future. So I'm so excited. I am so excited. All right.